Well, good morning on Blast with MG fans. Today is a beautiful day in Santa Barbara and decided to give you guys a little bit of a review on the KINEKT suspension system for the Seatpost. Okay, so if you purchased a hardtail bike such as myself, in this case I have the Cube Reaction Hybrid 625 with 29-inch wheelbase. I'm lacking the rear suspension. I bought this bike for mainly for reasons that I could put a seat post for my son, which you can see right here. I could attach a seat post, and I'll do a little review on that chair that is attached to the bike. So the reason I bought this bike is so I could attach a variety of things to the bike to facilitate my son coming along with me for rides and to be just a little bit more user-friendly. But I also wanted a bike that I could go in the mountains with and mess around and do some pretty serious stuff. And this kind of fits the bill. So the KINEKT suspension system for the seat. This I got from, it's actually on loan from me from Scott over at electricbikes.com. It's I'll put a little link in the at the bottom of the video. But Scott owns the shop over on 1345 State Street that it's called Electric Bikes of Santa Barbara, and he sells a variety of mountain bikes, electric mountain bikes. What I found is that he has literally the best selection of bikes, electric mountain bikes and electric bikes in general that I could find in Santa Barbara. So check him out online. The website is electricbikezzz.com, and he's got Cubes, he's got High Bike, Mustache, Benno, Fantic, Gazelle. He's got a variety of bikes. You know, if you're looking for mountain bikes, you got full suspension to hardtails. He's got city bikes. He's got bikes for almost every conceivable riding style that you can think about. So. But in this video, I'm going to talk really quick about the KINEKT seat. It is basically, it's a suspension seat that is attached via a aluminum post, a standard aluminum post. It's not like the floating ones you see on some mountain bikes that the actual post itself goes up and down, but it is a solid aluminum post with two springs attached to this bracket, to this suspension bracket. And you could adjust how sensitive and you could adjust it to your weight as to how much play you have on these springs. You could also purchase different strength strings. If you're they go from anywhere from 70-pound weight to 320 pounds. So according to your weight, you could buy your correct spring, and then you could also adjust it for your particular weight or how soft or how hard you want it to feel by unscrewing this bolt in the back, and you could move this to different settings. Right now I have it basically on the softest, which is a 1, and you can move on to the 8, makes it a bit harder. So what do I think so far of this? I've ridden it around town and it actually works very well. It really does give the bike a softer feel. I'm going to ride it this weekend over at a mountain biking trail, so I'll give you guys a little bit more of a review with that. But basically the way it works, I'll push on it so you guys can kind of get an idea. But you put your weight on it and it flexes up and down. And it has a pretty good travel on it. So I have it for the softest setting right now. As you can see, it's definitely got couple of inches of travel, and that really could help out, especially on a mountain biking trail. You could adjust this, of course, make it a little harder. You could put different springs in it like I showed you, to also really get that range, just that range of how much and how hard it is or how soft it is and how much it moves. But so far it seems really it's really comfortable. It really does make a difference, especially if you have a hardtail bike such as myself. So I will go ahead and ride it over this weekend and kind of give you guys an update after that. But again, if you want to get a real good idea of what electric bikes are out in the market and some of the best electric bikes out in the market, you know, go ahead and go and see Scott over at Electric Bikes at Santa Barbara, 1345 State Street. He's gonna hook you up, and he's got some pretty good deals going on right now, especially with the COVID stuff going on. You make an appointment with them, you give them a call, make an appointment, and you can go in there and test ride some of the bikes if you're not quite sure what you want to get yet, or you could just get some information from it. Okay, so if you have any questions, please shoot me an email. I'm gonna go test ride this thing, but it is about 250 bucks retail on this unit. You might be able to find it for a little bit cheaper, but to me, this I think it's worth the price of admission, so to speak, for making your hardtail bike, you know, have a little bit more comfort, especially if you're going out in mountains and doing mountain bike trails, or even just you know, dirt roads. I think it's really worth the price, and it's good quality stuff, and it's very adjustable, as you can see, fairly easy to adjust and maintain. So give me a shout out if you have any questions, and please subscribe. Thank you. So this is the shop I was talking about, Electric Bikes of Santa Barbara. If you want to just, you know, walk by and take a look, they have a pretty good window display on, and you can see pretty well into the shop for all the bikes they have. But yeah, it's at the corner of State Street and Sola, 1345 State Street. Come on out and check them out. Ask for Scott. If he's available, he'll show you around.